on with you,
Man, listen, the streets need you, sir. There's a lot of brothers out here being misled with advice from men who claim to be influencers, and they are influencing, but the influence that they giving is incorrect. You got, guys that have followings and like giving advice on women and how to deal with women, but like me and you discussed, man, it's off. It's unrighteous for one. Number two, man, it's weak. I definitely got some questions lined up for you, man. People chimed in, threw some questions in the inbox, and they wanted me to ask you these questions on their behalf. Anything that you'd like to say before we get right into it?
Yeah, let me just say, man, first and foremost, I appreciate you for having me on, for thinking about me when it came to this project. Oftentimes I hear brothers say, man, damn, bro, you be dropping it heavy, man. You got the keys to the game when it comes to these females, and I just let brothers know, man, through my experience, just through my mistakes and good decisions and bad decisions I made, I've been able to gain some wisdom and some understanding when it comes to, navigating this world as a man, as a masculine man. And one of the things that's missing is a lot of men to sit these young brothers down and just let them know how the game go. It's a lot of things that's dealing with these women. I know y'all brothers think y'all got a lot of new age problems and it's 2022 and women think they independent and that's why you having all these problems. When the reality is, man, it's two types of men in this world, Tabawan. You got the righteous and you got the unrighteous. And if we as men learn to be righteous, then the women that we dealing with, they gonna fall in line. And if the women that we dealing with don't want to get down with a righteous man, they can go ahead and let the lames have them. That's all.
Well, and that's so heavy. Can you explain the term toxic masculinity to the people?
Well, toxic masculinity is what they call being a real man. And when they talk about toxic masculinity, they talk about a man asserting himself. They talk about a man, not being conformative, not bending, not folding. And what that often causes is for the people who are influenced or affected by that man to feel like he's overpowering or he's domineering or it's his way or no way at all.
Right.
And that's really how it's supposed to be when he's dealing with a righteous man. The problem is the actual toxic masculinity comes from unrighteous men who don't know what it means to be masculine. Really exhibiting the behaviors and the traits that are feminine. I coined the term white male patriarchy. That's the toxic masculinity that's affecting the male species in the society today. You got white male patriarchy, which is really based out of fear and an anger when you don't have authority, when no one respects your authority or your control. And that's how you get men with violent outbursts. That's how you get men, misusing and abusing women. That's how you get men that's creating situations and circumstances where, victimization occurs and misogyny and those types of things. But a righteous man is going to be masculine, but the world is going to look at it like it's toxic.
Damn. Well said. Well said. Let's get into these questions without further ado, if you don't mind, sir.
Come on with it, man.
All right, man. The first question is, should you allow your woman to have male friends?
Okay, all right. The answer to that is depends on the type of man you are. If you're a righteous man, then absolutely not. Hell no. There's no reason for your woman to have any male friends. What can another man do for my woman that I can't do? She needs a shoulder to cry on. That's what I'm here for. She needs a nigga to change the brakes. That's what I'm here for. She got a hard day at work and she going through it. Come on, baby. Tell me about it. Let me know what the situation is. Bitches hating on her. She don't know how to handle that. Tell me, what's these hating bitches talking about? You know what I'm saying? A righteous man, woman don't need no male friends because there's nothing another man can contribute to your life that I'm not going to contribute. And if you think that there's another nigga that can do something better than me, well then bitch, you go be with that nigga. Let him have it. Cause I don't want to be with you if you feel like you need another nigga in your life to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm an unrighteous man, if I don't know how to be attentive to my woman's needs, if I don't like her talking all the time and she nagging, and if I don't feel like, watching her goofy little shows that she like to watch, or I don't want to go shopping with her, go ahead, have you a male friend. You know what I'm saying? But just know, in the back of my mind, bitch, he blowing that back out when I ain't around. So guess what? If I don't care that you got another nigga that's ready and willing and able to blow your back out, and you letting that nigga be close to you, then that just means that I really don't give a fuck about you.
That's
So
heavy.
if you don't care about your woman, go ahead, let her have male friends, my nigga. Do your thing. As for me in my house, bitch, I'm Mr. Everything in your life.
Hey, sir, Salakia. That is so smooth, but it's so real though. That's real shit. That's real shit though. Like, because the reason why that question I feel like it's so important because it's been more like in today's age and society, it's been more welcomed. You get my point? Like,
yeah,
I ain't with that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Here's what it is, Double One. They bitching the men up, and here's how they bitching them up. They bitching the men up because they make them feel guilty for demanding and they're requiring their woman to only be subject to them. When that's a righteous thing, it's an honorable thing for your woman to look at you for the sole provider of everything that she needs.
Right.
But this world doesn't want your woman to look at you as a sole provider because they don't want you to have the authority over your woman. So they'll tell you, man, nah, let her have her friends and let her be free. And they make it seem like you the only reason for you to want your woman to not have friends is because you jealous or because you insecure. When in reality, I know that any woman is influenced by the people who are around her. And as her man, ain't no nigga gonna be influencing my woman but me.
Right.
So again, whatever you need, baby, I got you. But if you feel like it's somebody else that can provide something that I can't, then let that nigga have it. I'm straight.
Now, excellent points, of course. But what do you tell the people who are, like, okay, it's two parts to this. You have men that argue they don't really care. I think you kind of tackled that. But then you have women who believe in their mind that a man is just okay with being the friend. Like he has no other intentions. He doesn't want to have sex with you. He just wants to be your friend. Do men like that actually exist? They just want to be a woman's friend?
Hell no. I'll tell you this, right? As a righteous man, speaking as a righteous man, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of women never encountered a righteous man in their life. So they don't know the depths that men are willing to stoop in order to be able to get that thing that's between their legs.
Right.
Like they think that every nigga's game is straightforward and coming at them and letting them know, hey baby, I like you, I want you, I'm gonna have you. When there's some niggas that can play that role that's like, you ever watch the Nature Channel, man? They go take you in the ocean, take you down at the bottom of the ocean, and it's some little fish that lay just at the bottom of the ocean like it's dead, right? Mm-hmm. And let other little fish come and nibble at it. Other little fish come smell it, and it just lay there, lay still. It'll let the fish get to biting on them a little bit. Once that fish get comfortable and this thing dead, then snap, it motherfucking eat the fish, right? Mm-hmm. Well, that's how some niggas approach vagina. They don't know how to go hunt it. They don't know how to go get it. They'll just play the sweet little friend role.
Right.
Yeah, girl, you want to go to the movies? Or, yeah, you need somebody to come, you need me to come change your, what's that thing the women that can't never get fixed? That smoke detector, you need to come change the batteries in your smoke detector. Mm-hmm. Let me go take your car and put some gas in it. These niggas will stay around for a year, 2 years, 5 years, Double One in the friend zone, waiting for an opportunity to blow that back out. Be there while she get all these boyfriends, and she telling the nigga all the different relationships she getting in and out of. Telling the nigga how some nigga had her sprung. He was hitting the pussy so good, he just being there in the friend zone, Double One. And all that nigga doing is waiting for his chance to get the green light to tap that ass. And then finally, most women don't realize any male presence in your life over time is gonna wear you down. If the nigga really applying pressure, or if he really being a good nigga, over time, you're going to eventually look at him and say, dang, you know what? This nigga been good to me, man. He been around. He been by my side, been holding me down. You give that nigga that green light, he's 0 to 100 real quick.
Right.
But a lot of times, men that wait around like that, Double One, being in a position where a woman is making you wait, once you get it, you realize that this vagina is just like all the other vaginas that's in the world. And you mean to tell me I had to wait around all this time for that? Then the friendship is ruined. That a nigga hates you, despise you, because he done waited around 5 years for some lazy ass, unexciting sex that you had to give him. And then the nigga disappear on you, and the bitch wonder what happened to my friend.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right. No, real shit.
You know
If I could, But kind of want to switch gears a little bit with this next question, right? A brother asks, should you forgive a woman if she cheats on you? Why or why not?
All right. Forgiveness is necessary, right? Meaning, she got one over on you. She cheated on you. Acknowledge it. You cheated. No sweat. It happened. I forgive you. But there's no way ever in life that I could ever involve myself with you romantically or physically moving forward. Because as a man, you got to understand, man, once a hoe, always a hoe.
Damn.
You understand? Meaning this. She might not be a hoe for every nigga, but she hold on you. And no matter what, she always, if you take her back after she hold on you, then she knows that she can go hoe again. If a woman hoe on you, brother, you got to forgive her. Don't be angry with it. Don't be mad. Don't hold no grudges. Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? I thought we had something special. Thought we was riding with each other. But you saw fit to step out and let that man do what he did. I forgive you, but I'm no longer interested. I can't do this. I can't move forward with you on that level. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep it moving. I got to let another nigga have you now. And here's why, Thabawan, because there's no recovering from that. There's no getting back to a place that you were before she invited another man in. Here's what a righteous man knows. When I speak about a righteous man, I'm talking about a man that do things the right way. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you get involved with a relationship with a woman, naturally being in that woman's life and being an influence in her life, that woman gonna start to pattern certain things after you. She gonna start to really mimic your behaviors, and sometimes she might mimic your conversation, mimic your slang and different things you do, right?
Right.
That on your presence in her life, on top of the physical act of y'all having sex, you start to really form a bond with that woman and a connection. That's what she does when she has sex with another man. She forms another bond. She forms another connection.
Right.
That severs the bond and the connection that you had with her.
Right.
So once you learn that she severed that bond and connected with somebody else, she can't come and connect back with you. It's never going to be the same. So to save yourself some headaches, save yourself some trouble, save yourself the mental, anguish that you're going to have to go through in order to try and convince yourself that this woman is somehow still pure, somehow still honorable in your sight, save yourself the trouble, brother. Go ahead and let it go.
Now, what do you tell the brothers that have a problem, that find it hard for themselves to let them go? Like, there's a man who, would forgive that and try to look past it. What do you tell the brother that, is not showing enough strength to look past the fact that, somebody else was in that? What do you tell that man?
This is what I tell the brother. I tell the brother, no pain, no gain. You know what I'm saying? Here's how we used to handle heartbreak back in the day. Brothers today think heartbreak is new. They think a woman hoeing on them is new. They think this be a woman running game and setting them up to get in a relationship where they getting all their bills paid, and they got him thinking that they living some Family Guy lifestyle when really she out there hoeing and tricking and letting all the real niggas blow her back out while you at work all day. That's not new to 2022. That's not a Generation Z circumstance. That's been happening since the beginning of the time. You understand?
Damn.
Here's how we used to handle breakups back in the day. You find out a woman hold on you, find out she cheated on you, you go to the goddamn liquor store, man. You get you a bottle. You go get you some of them old 1970s player music. You go get you some OJs or the Delphonics. You know what I'm saying? Or you go get some goddamn.
Not I Wish It Would Rain.
Man, I wish it would rain. You go get the who my man? I'm down here in Memphis, man. Who my man? Used to be chef on South Park, Isaac Hayes. You go get some Walk On By. You understand? You go get some How I Wish It Would Rain. God damn it. You go get the Everybody Plays a Fool Sometimes Now. You go drink and you listen to them old sad ass songs and you realize bitches ain't shit. I ain't the first nigga that ended up with an ain't shit bitch. And I ain't gonna be the last nigga that ended up with an ain't shit bitch. Let me go ahead and cry and get all this sadness and this the betrayal out of my system. And then tomorrow I wake up a new man, and I'm gonna make sure that whatever I did to end up with a bitch like this time around, I'll never do that shit again.
Facts.
And that's how we dealt with it, thought about. Ain't no easy way around it. Ain't no, you can't hide from the pain. A lot of these niggas try to tough their way through some betrayal. Nigga, you can't hide from no heartbreak.
Right.
Deal with it, nigga. Cry, nigga. Go in the closet and cry. Play them old school jams, and this is what the old school jams do. Them the spirits of ancestral men who've been heartbroken channeling through you. You got to do like Goku with the spirit bomb. You got to give me your spirit. You got to feel all the sadness and the heartbreak of OG's past and let it flow through you, and you and embolden your, you know what I'm saying, you endear yourself to all men on the earth who have experienced heartbreak, and then you let it pass through you. You realize I'm all right. You wake up the next day, the sun gonna shine a little bit brighter, the air gonna smell a little bit better, and then you realize, you know what? This bitch did me a favor by removing herself out of my life, because now I can go be the player that God made me to be.
Straight like that. Straight like that, right?
Straight like that.
Okay. Why do women cheat? Why do women cheat in the first place? Let's say they got a good brother, right?
All right.
They got a righteous brother. They got a good brother, and then they go and lay with someone else. Why do they do that?
Okay, I'm gonna make this very simple, right? And it may be an oversimplification, right?
Mm-hmm.
But women cheat for one or two reasons. Now, I'm giving it to you from the male perspective, right? I'm not a woman. I've never been, I don't know what's in the woman's, mind and spirit and heart and all that type of shit. But as a man, matter of fact, this is how I answer the question. This is why you get cheated on as a man.
Okay.
As a man, you get cheated on because either you chose the wrong woman or you chose the right woman and didn't do what was necessary to maintain her loyalty and dedication to you. Like if you got a woman that's down with you, you have to nurture and cultivate and feed and grow her loyalty and her dedication. If you got a woman that's down with you and you allow her to become complacent, you allow her to get bored, you're no longer challenging her and pushing her to be better and to improve and to be elevate herself, then she's going to get bored. She's going to get complacent, and she's going to go and look for some excitement. She's going to go and look for a challenge. She's going to go and look for something to make her feel alive again. And if that's the situation, brother, then that's your fault. Right. Because how the hell any woman that's down with you get too bored or get too complacent or feel like she not progressing in life? Listen, I get forever a long time. I got a whole lot of things for a woman to do to constantly, impress me, to constantly make me look at her like, damn, baby, I'm proud of you. A lot of y'all men don't take the time and the opportunity to challenge your woman. You don't give her levels and new accolades to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you brothers in relationships, you got a woman that go to work. She's a hell of a goddamn employee. She go to that job and she go help make that business grow, and she go be the best goddamn secretary, cashier, assistant manager that she can be. Then you wonder why she come home, she go tell that boss, call boss. Yes, sir, no, sir. She get the job done. She handle all that business at work. Then she come home and won't do a goddamn thing for you. That's because you not a boss at home, nigga. That's because you ain't giving her nothing to accomplish. You ain't giving her nothing to reach forward to. You done gave her a little, she give you a little bit of funky head, cook some food, and you know what I'm saying, maybe wash your clothes, and you got it made. You get bored with the broad and stop pushing her and stop challenging her and stop reminding her why she chose you in the first place. There's some nigga waiting some unrighteous niggas waiting in the wings to snatch your bitch up. And he ain't trying to snatch her up because he want to love her and make her his woman. He want to snatch her up and just prove that this goody nigga that you is, he could take your bitch from you. That's
one
why
of her guy friends.
That's why your woman cheat on you.
One of her guy friends. One of her guy friends.
Exactly. One of her guy friends who know that nigga's a lame because the bitch telling me everything that you not doing. And I tell her, well, yeah, he's supposed to do this and do that. You let some other nigga cultivate in your woman a sense of improvement or a sense of progress. So she go lay with him thinking things gonna get better. And listen, either you chose the wrong bitch, meaning you chose a woman that was a hoe and a slut to begin with, or you had you a good woman and you didn't do what was necessary to keep her in that mind space, and she got bored or she wanted to seek some other excitement, and that's how she ended up getting her back blown out.
Damn. Not the back blown. Oh God.
I mean, I don't know why. Whatever reason is there for a bitch to step out, nigga. She was trying to get it. She didn't get the back blown out. That's what she was going for. You know what I'm saying?
That leads me to my next question, man. Because you give great advice. I'm gonna just set the record straight. I mean, everything you saying. I mean, if someone listening, I don't know how you not receiving any of this information that the brother is bringing out. It's so heavy, man. Gotta move forward with this. Man, I wish we could stay on that question a little bit longer, but that was excellent. Should a man check his woman's phone?
Again, depends on what type of man you are.
Okay, hit me with both sides of the spectrum.
Now, this one here is not really a question of are you righteous or not.
Okay,
it's a question of how on top of your woman are you. You know what I'm saying? Again, going through a woman's phone could be one or two reasons. Either you're insecure and you're jealous and you know that she a hoe, or you want her to think you insecure, jealous, and that you know she a hoe. Here's what I mean, Tabawan.
Talk your shit.
Some women need to know that at any given time, you could snap and be another type of nigga. Meaning if you a real laid back, nonchalant kind of cat and you trust your woman and you know she wouldn't do nothing like that, and you feel like, man, I ain't got to worry about checking the phone. Nigga, check her phone. But do it randomly. Do it just, hey, baby, let me see your phone. You riding in the car. Hey, baby, let me see your phone, man. Let me try and check this song out. Let me look at this website. Pull the Google Maps up. You take the phone. She won't give you that phone, my nigga, because she hiding some shit. Some shit in that phone that ain't supposed to be in that phone. Bitch, what you mean I can't get the phone? What you mean I can't look at the Google Maps? Ho, you better hand me that phone. If she won't come up off that phone, it's because there's some shit in that phone, brother, that she don't want you to see. Now, don't just block it out. Don't just act like it don't mean nothing. Take a mental note. You ain't got to snap on it right then. You ain't got to go off right then, but you got to say in your mind, this bitch got something in that phone she don't want me to see. What could it be? Be conversations with her mother, conversations with her sisters or some other people. Could be conversations about you. Could be conversations with her and her little guy friends. Could be DMs in her motherfucking Facebook and Instagram and all that type of shit. Again, depends on what type of nigga you are, what type of woman you got. You got a woman that's posting ass shots all on the internet and she looking back at it in every picture. She trying to let every nigga know what it looked like when she looking back at that thing. Well, then of course there's gonna be niggas in them DMs. Of course they're gonna be hitting her up. If you got a woman who, you know, her family hates you, mama don't like you, then of course them conversations with her and her mama gonna be about you and how you ain't shit and y'all, what y'all going through. But if you the type of man that know your woman and you stay on top of her, you know what I'm saying? If your game is tight, then you know whether you got your woman locked down or not. You know whether she's doing what she's supposed to do, and you know you ain't gotta check it. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'ma always keep a woman off balance. I don't never want to establish no routine, you know what I'm saying, to where she just complacent and she know it's always gonna be this one way. I always keep a woman consistently inconsistent, you know what I'm saying? So that way she never know what the fuck coming, you know what I mean? But a lot of y'all brothers, y'all getting into these relationships and y'all get complacent, y'all get comfortable. And a woman feel like, you know, she ain't never got to be on her P's and Q's about nothing. Until you ask for that phone one day and then she don't want to give it to you. Now you know you got a problem on your hands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, go through that phone, but don't go through it like sneaking and hiding and shit. Just be a man about it. Hey, let me see your phone, baby. Let me check something out. She said, what you want to check out? Everything, motherfucker. What you mean? Hand me the phone. Nah, you can't get my phone. All right, no sweat. You and your phone. Keep your phone. No problem. Just make a mental note. If you're a brother that's in a situation where you depending on this woman, you relying on her, something simple like let me see the phone. She want to let you see that phone, start to plan your escape route. Start to stack you up some money so you can pay 100% of them bills. A lot of y'all niggas going 50-50 because you need that broad. You got a broad that you need and she won't let you see the phone, you start stacking your bread. Start planning your escape 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, a year, 18 months down the road. You got to start right now. I cannot trust and depend on this bitch. So I got to make sure that I got my P's and Q's, you know what I'm saying, in line so that I can make sure I can take care of my business when the time comes.
Damn right, man. Solid. I gotta ask you, man, before we get out of here, right? We both in Israelite school, UPK.
Come.
We know the truth, right?
Come.
Now there are brothers and sisters who don't, and there's brothers
Real
and sisters.
Quick, number one.
Uh-huh.
Let them know what being in the ISUPK and knowing what the truth is means. It means we righteous men.
Right.
It means we cut from a different cloth. It means we do everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? Even when we wrong, bitch, we right. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we could be wrong and it still be lawful. It still be righteous and honorable. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
We dedicate our lives to being honorable and upstanding and solid in every way. So yeah, that's important, man. Go ahead.
No, absolutely. If I could, like, being in the school, like, I've called you multiple times on several occasions, on several different occasions. You understand what I'm saying? And got me through some times, got me through, you know, I needed some wisdom, and, you know, you put me on game, and here I am today, stronger than ever, thanks to the Most High in Christ. For sure. But what I want to say is, like, being in the school, being in Israelite school, UPK, in reference to what's being spoken about today, definitely the school put a backbone. I'll say it like this. Cap Kahan said this. He said, you might lose a rib, but you got your spine up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's heavy. So, and that leads into my next question, right? I got 2 more questions for you. My next question is, what do you tell a brother that is, I don't want to say afraid, but what do you tell a brother that lies about having other women to his woman? You know, a sister might ask, do you have a woman? And the brother has a woman, but that brother says, I'm not talking about in the truth, I'm talking about generally.
It's any man, period.
Any man.
Whether you in the truth or not is difficult. That's a difficult conversation to have with a woman. It's a difficult, truth to expound upon, right? And let me just say this about what the school has given us, man. The school has given us the freedom of living life beyond laying a woman down. There's a lot of men out here in this world, Thabawan, that live just for vagina. Like, that's their whole reason for everything they do. Nigga work a job, nigga go get his shape up, nigga go buy nice clothes, and nigga go, get his car washed. All of that is just to get some vagina. You know what I'm saying? The vagina is amazing and wonderful, right? But the truth has given us a purpose beyond that.
Right.
And so when we approach women and when we deal with women, we deal with them on and this is healthy. We deal with women so that they know that I like you and I want you, but I don't need you. Because I have something that is greater that goes beyond you and what's in that bedroom. And it's healthy for a woman to know that my man has something that's more important than me. Why is that important? Because it'll constantly have her acknowledging and recognizing that, my place here, I gotta continue to earn my place. I gotta continue to work, to make sure that this man is satisfied and pleased, because he has a lot of other things going on that's important. And so if I want to the way that I make sure I factor into that is by being everything he needs me to be. Now, men outside the truth don't really know how to put that weight on, that type of weight on a woman's shoulders. They don't know how to make a woman feel like, damn, this nigga really values me beyond what I do in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
So because of that, niggas will lie. Niggas will sell their mama out in order to not lose some vagina. When you a righteous man, when you in the truth, when your life is about more than just laying some woman down, you have no problem looking a woman in her eyes and saying, yes, I got a woman at home. Hell, I might have 2 or 3, but none of that matters because I like you. And if I build with you and I see that you fit to to be a woman of mine, then guess what? I'm gonna have you too. And having you don't mean I'm gonna let go of them. I'm a very loyal man. I don't lose no woman in my life. So whatever I got going on, if I decide that I'm gonna deal with you, then I'm adding you to that. And I'm adding you to that knowing that I'm man enough to make sure that you got everything you need and you want and you ever could desire. And I'm gonna still have these other women I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Now, she don't like it, she get mad or she rejected, no problem. Well, it was nice getting to know you. You take care of yourself, man. You be safe out here with all these niggas that's on the down low and it's gonna be fucking other bitches anyway, but lying to you. But at least you know that one chance in your life, God let you encounter a real nigga and he looked you in your eyes and told you the truth because that's how much he love you. That's how I deal with these women out here. And guess what? If she turned that down, if she ain't with that, well, shit, you just saved me a whole lot of time, shawty, because now I can go on to the next motherfucker that can potentially get down with a nigga, and I ain't got to waste my time with your lame ass. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, man. Excellent.
But that freedom comes with a man knowing that there's something more important in life than just vagina. You know what's more important in life than vagina, Thapawan?
Hit him with it.
Integrity, nigga. Honor.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Being a man of your word. I could never let no woman look at me and say, you lied to me. Bitch, lied to you for what? You niggas lie for one or two reasons. Mm-hmm. Either they afraid or they scared of losing somebody. I'm not, well, it's fear. Fear is why niggas lie. But it's a fear of losing someone.
Right.
Or fear of, you know what I'm saying? Or fear of, not being valued. Meaning you tell a woman the truth and she like, I don't like that. Or you tell her the truth and she like, oh, that's nice, but no, I appreciate it, but no, thank you. Like niggas are scared of being they authentic selves and being rejected. Man, you better man up, brother. You better man up and realize that your honor and your integrity and you being a man of your word is more important than any woman you could lay down. Hell, especially some of you niggas out there, you ain't gonna keep the bride more than a week anyway. What you lying to her for, man? Here, I'm gonna give women a little nugget right here, Thapawan. A lot of women want to know why men have sex with them and then never call them again. Or have sex with them and then ghost them. Delete them on social media and block their phone calls and all that type of shit. Men do that out of shame. We do that because we lied to you to get what we got. Sold you all kind of dreams, told you all kind of shit you wanted to hear just to be able to get you in that bedroom. And after we finished, as soon as we finished in that bedroom, a shame washed over us that's unspeakable. And because of that shame and knowing that I can't never face this broad again, I'll just act like it never happened. I'll delete her and block her, never call her again. And it wasn't because your sex was bad, woman. It wasn't because you disappointed him or you wasn't everything he needed you to be. It's because he was full of shame and did not want to face the reality that he had to stoop so goddamn low just to get that 5 minutes he gave you in that bedroom. And that's why you never heard from him.